How's it going, everyone? This is Harris Kruskic, BR's MMA reporter, live from the Bleacher Report dungeon, according to some of our viewers. We are here with UFC contender Michael Chandler. Michael, how's it going?
I am great. Just sitting here in my New York jail cell, my tiny little hotel room here in New York. So you got the dungeon, I got the jail cell. No, they're not that bad. We're right here by Times Square. Just ready to do this thing, man.
Ready to do this. It is fight week. We are getting closer and closer to UFC 281, where you will take on Dustin Poirier, which is an amazing fight. Uh, there's been a lot of animosity between the two of you over the last few months, dating back to a confrontation at UFC 276. What is the source of all this animosity between the two of you?
I think there was a little bit of animosity after there was a lot of cordial conversation. He and I had spoken a lot. We had met at the Bellator event, my last fight in Bellator. Had spoken a lot in Abu Dhabi, spent a lot of time together, just like talking. He was fighting Conor. I was, about to fight Dan Hooker. And then, he made some comments. I made some comments. And then I think both of us realized, wait a second, I don't know if I like that guy as much as I thought I was going to. And then he saw me in person. He wanted to say his piece. He wanted to tell me what he thought about me. And truthfully, it doesn't really matter what he thinks about me. The 4-ounce gloves are gonna land on Saturday night. And we're gonna get after it.
So, as many UFC fans know, the lightweight division is absolutely stacked. So, I want to play a game with you. We're going to play a game of matchmaker. I want you to visualize being in the room with Dana, Shelby, Hunter Campbell, Mick Maynard, and we're going to figure out what the best kind of future track for the lightweight division is. All right.
Okay.
All right. Let's start from the top. Islam Makhachev.
Well, if this is November 13th, the morning of November 13th, after I had just finished Dustin Poirier, we say there's only one guy on the planet in the lightweight division that can handle Islam's wrestling. He needs to defend the title against a lightweight before we make a super fight with a featherweight 15 to 20 pounds lighter than him. You're not the champion until you have defended the belt. So therefore, let's put Chandler in there. And Chandler fights for the title.
That's a good take. It seemed a little early to jump to Volkanovski, and I think we agree there. Yeah, it was a little bit odd. I was confused.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense from a pound for pound type of situation. Alex is pound for pound number one. Islam is now pound for pound number three. You can make that big super fight, but at some point, you got to keep the divisions. The divisions. There's divisions for a reason. And Islam, yes, looked very good against Charles, but he also hasn't defended the belt against another lightweight. So,
you mentioned Charles. Up next, Charles Oliveira. Where does he go from here?
So then that would put Charles and Dariush because he's already fought Poirier and Gaethje recently. So Charles and Dariush.
That's a spicy matchup. Justin Gaethje.
Justin Gaethje would fight Poirier again because that would be a good one.
That'd be the trilogy, right? Have they fought twice before? I think it's twice.
I think it was just once.
Okay.
He fought Eddie twice.
Eddie, there we go. That's who I was thinking of. Last one, Conor McGregor.
Well, me. I don't know.
I was waiting for it.
Know. I'm not worried about other people's fights. I'm trying to worry about my fight. But I do. I think if I don't fight for the title, I fight Conor.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. No, listen, you can double book yourself if you want.
Yeah, exactly. So either of them.
Nice. All right. Well, I will take these notes to Dana, Shelby. We'll see if we get any sort of a finder's fee for these fights.
Listen to you. Perfect. Thank you.
In your humble opinion, your front kick against Tony Ferguson, KO of the year?
I think so. I think Leon's head kick was very nice. I think mine was just very, very, very brutal. So We'll see. I would really love to get knockout of the year. So then I have debut of the year, fight of the year, and knockout of the year all within 2 years of me signing with the UFC. So, but we'll see. It's not up to me. It's up to the fans.
Another idea we need to take to the UFC front office. You know how they have
No
these
more, no more
performance of the
ideas.
night bonuses, 50K or whatever. KO of the year, debut of the year, $1 million. You get $1 million if you win that award.
That's pretty cool. But then then it would just turn into a huge like, hey, everybody vote for me, everybody vote for me, But I do think it would be cool to get a bonus. My wife actually asked me that. She's like, okay, so you got those. So did you get an extra bonus? And I was like, no. She's like, okay, cool. So
and last question for you. We're talking to Dustin Poirier later tonight. Do you have any messages for him?
I don't do messages via interviews or whatnot. I've always thought it was kind of an interesting idea. No message. I am who I am. You are who you are. I'll meet you in the cage. Let's have a good time.
All right. And that's that. Well, this Saturday, you take on Dustin Poirier at UFC 281. Fans absolutely cannot wait. So, Michael, thank you for joining us. Please stay healthy for the rest of the week. And yeah, best of luck to you.
Thank you. Appreciate you, brother. Have a great day.
You as well.